and begins to lose his humanity as he becomes more powerful. This is also a big callback to the first Doctor Strange movie in the MCU version of the origin story for their version of Dormammu. So it's no coincidence that they literally go to Dormammu's dark dimension at the end of the post-credit scene. But in that first post-credit scene, surprisingly, Charlize Theron, who's been rumored to show up in Marvel movies for a long time now, shows up as Clea from the comics, walks up to him all pissed off, saying that he just caused a new incursion and they're going to fix it. And the funny way they play this is that he gets all excited, like, hell yeah, let's do this, while he has the full-on third eye in his forehead showing, and Clea doesn't have any kind of reaction to it at all. Like, she doesn't even look at the third eye, as if it's no big deal. She uses a magical artifact to tear open a multiverse portal to Dormammu's dark dimension, or because we're talking about incursions here, different universes colliding, they could just say Dormammu lives in an alternate universe instead of an alternate dimension. This is part of a bigger question that they raised in a lot of these recent Marvel Phase 4 movies and Disney Plus series, is whether or not they're using the term alternate universes, alternate timelines, and alternate dimensions as interchangeable things, when really they're like completely different concepts. Usually Marvel tries to simplify everything so that like your grandma could go to see the movie and understand what's going on. So that's why I think they might actually just be simplifying a lot of these really cosmic concepts, because a lot of people will be wondering if the incursions have something to do with the Kang multiverse war, which is each of the Kangs in the multiverse trying to fight other timeline versions of Kang and make their own timeline supreme. They're basically trying to destroy alternate timelines. And even though the concept of an alternate timeline is a little bit different when you talk about alternate universes, what the different versions of Kang are doing fighting this multiverse war is basically what happens during Time Runs Out with the Illuminati trying to destroy alternate versions of Earth to prevent them from destroying their Earth. And recently in an interview, Kevin Feige also clarified that the Loki 1 season finale with He Who Remains dying and leading to infinite timelines rising up, the Kang multiverse war starting over again.
You must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything. Even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you heard her...
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a...
I've heard all of this already, and I gotta do this shit all over again.
Holding position until night.
Okay, there's nothing that way.
The Watch is saying they're gonna step up their
Searching
game.
for candidates.
That who Wedge mentioned?
That sword's massive.
What does he sell again?
That sword's massive.
Wedge
Searching for
sell again?
candidates.
Merchant? Trains don't start moving again.
I was gonna jump on that empty room at Stargazer Heights, but
Looking
someone
good.
beat me to it.
Quality product makes a huge difference.
The events of Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, with the multiverse being able to go crazy in the first place. Just to be clear, the multiverse did exist before the events of Loki Season 1, because Doctor Strange himself goes on a tour of the multiverse when the Ancient One is talking to him at the beginning of the first Doctor Strange movie, and that was set long before the events of Loki and Sylvie meeting He Who Remains. But the whole idea with the incursions starting and happening more and more frequently is that they are doing a Time Runs Out storyline across all of Marvel Phase 4, Marvel Phase 5, whenever they decide to do this big Secret War situation, because when time runs out, hopefully they'll introduce a version of Doctor Doom at some point. Everybody kind of waiting for that. They'll take the remnants of those remaining universes, combine them into a single universe to form a cohesive planet, and that'll be their battle world scenario with the many, many alternate versions of the characters, many different variants of all the biggest characters. They could call it an Avengers movie, or they could just call it Secret Wars, and it would be fine. The reason why I said them going to fix the incursion in Dormammu's universe is a big callback to the first Doctor Strange movie and the creation of MCU Dormammu, is because Dormammu's origin story plays a lot like Sinister Strange's origin story and what's currently happening to MCU Doctor Strange. They start out as a normal person, but then they amass more and more power, becoming more and more evil, more and more corrupted. In fact, during the concept phase, they originally envisioned that MCU Dormammu would be kind of like a dark visage-looking version of MCU Doctor Strange.
There's this
That's
one
why Benedict Cumberbatch is the voice of Dormammu. He's doing his husky dragon voice from The Hobbit when he does MCU Dormammu, but it is Benedict Cumberbatch. He just said it took him to the second movie to pay that off. Like, look, if you continue to get more powerful, you're only going to get worse and worse and worse until you become kind of like Dormammu. Also, them going to stop the incursion in the Dark Dimension kind of makes it seem like they're going to save MCU Dormammu in that post-credit scene. The second post-credit scene is just a funny tag scene of Bruce Campbell's pizza ball seller from earlier in the film having Dr. Strange's spell wear off, and then he laughs, turns the camera, breaking the fourth wall, saying, "It's finally over," kind of laughing at us, the audience. It's meant to be a reference to like three different things. It's a Deadpool-style fourth wall break. Scarlet Witch kind of breaks the fourth wall earlier in the film, but not in the same way that Bruce Campbell does at the end of the film. Like, she doesn't speak directly to the audience, she just looks directly into the camera at us, the audience. The reason why Bruce Campbell doing it is like Deadpool doing it is because he acknowledges that he's a fictional character in a movie making fun of their own movie. Like, haha, the movie is finally over. It's also meant to be a reference to Doctor Strange's spell finally being over in the context of the story. Like, yay, I'm not punching myself anymore. And lastly, it's also meant to be a big Sam Raimi Evil Dead Easter egg to Ash's evil hand that was possessed. Sam Raimi includes other Sam Raimi Easter eggs in his films all the time like this. During the Evil Dead series, Ash's hand becomes possessed and keeps attacking him, like we saw during this film when Doctor Strange enchanted it. He chops it off during that film to try and stop it. That's where his chainsaw hand came from. And he's been doing this Evil Dead series. He's been reprising the role of Ash in all these different movies all these years. So he's just kind of laughing, saying, haha, it's finally over. I'm sure there's 1,000 more questions about what was going on during the post-credit scenes, everything they're setting up, the Living Tribunal, all of those big cosmic characters. My next big video will be my full breakdown and Easter eggs for the entire film, so that's where I'll talk about a lot of that stuff. Everyone click here for my full review of the movie, and click here for my full Moon Knight Episode 6 finale video and Easter eggs. Thank you so much for watching, everyone stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
AGP, will you order me something?
What?
I really want a crunch wrap, but instead of the crunch, I want nacho fries. Will you order it for me?
Yeah. I actually think they'll do that. Hi, I was wondering if I could get a Crunch Wrap Supreme, but instead of the crunch, can I get nacho fries?
You want fries? We can't do that. You could add fries to it, but we cannot replace the crunch because that's part of the sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I think she's gonna make it.
I don't know, the one time that I didn't bet you, they actually weren't gonna do it.
Let's see. Did they do it? It's gonna be hard to know. Unless you bite into it. Wait, is that a French fry? Okay.
It's good like that.
French fries are inside.
Johnny's not a bad guy. He's a pretty big mouth and he doesn't... Suppose I could start looking for a part-time job.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
She sure sounds like it. I mean, hey, what's money good for? It's not spending.
Shops on Culvert Street stock goods you won't find in
Hey,
the
this looks like shit.
Is that always there? Don't know how we missed it during the inspection.
The vacant lot up ahead is overrun with wild beasts. Best steer clear unless you're looking for trouble. Even if you are, be careful.
Another day I can.
Oh.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money, too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour. Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
Take your time now, okay?
All the items you could want.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you too. Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
Nothing to tickle your fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Tifa.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
What you see is what we got.
All the items you could want, straight from the place.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
Or you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Landlady's client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect.
Endgame,
Remember,
Arnie
she's a
Solo,
good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Did you know in Avengers Endgame, Arnie Zola from Captain America the First Avenger and his computer farm from Captain America the Winter Soldier can be seen when Tony Stark is talking with his father Howard? We know that this is Zola because Cinesite, the visual effects company that worked on Endgame, posted this video revealing that this was in fact the Hydra scientist.
What's wrong with your phone, you said? I don't know if you see the black screen on it, but I got insurance on it, and they said that it's not the screen, it's the motherboard that's messed up. And they said it's not fixable. That's why I came to you. Don't worry, I got you. Your phone is ready, sir. Oh, that was quick. Sir, I know it wasn't the mother.
My husband decided to go to the station.
Hey, Marl.
Tifa! Oh.
Working?
Be nice.
You better take...
I'm pretty good at
that. No charm.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking a good long...
A tried and true.
That you are.
Thanks, Marl.
Don't do anything...
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry.
Save your
All right.
The hell?
My associate.
Think you can mosey it?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done.
Well, don't really know.
In that case, if you're serious, it's not what you know. Yep.
How do I start? Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office. So let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
We gotta do something about the monsters on...
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. Our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say,
Don't steal a virtual vape.
Look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for
Don't
everybody.
steal a virtual vape.
We could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done. All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new Merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Just so you know, the Watch relies on residents' donations for funding.
Working for the Neighborhood Watch is the best kind of cover.
You can do it! Push it to the limit!
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Everybody does. They keep putting off the maintenance.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you! Get on out of here!
Go find somewhere else to hang out.
Go to her.
Searching for candidates.
That sword's massive. What does he say again?
If any harm comes to her,
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud. Wow, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it. I got this. Too late. There! It's over. Bingo! You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
Me too. It's a little surprising.
Well,
That's that.
If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that was
Enough.
all right. I think that might be the last of them.
You won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Doesn't look like a merc.
That sword's nasty. Searching for candidates.
I hear you self to the other mercs.
Searching for candidates.
I hear you
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
mercenaries?
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters?
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great! I'll come too!
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair!
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap Boulevard?
You know, there's a hole in the break room roof. We should probably get that fixed.
That's that mercenary guy.
Doesn't look that strong.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Don't be a stranger.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
I only stock the best of the best.
You're the aspiring odd jobber.
I hear you
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate! My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
Until they get Reactor 1 back up and running, the factory's gonna stay shut down.
No way we can afford the rent on our place. I'll start looking for a new one.
Please set the Orb of Assess Materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
You're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want all the details.
Hey, you just don't... Up shop in the area, didn't you?